Hey, I'm Carl Anderson, General Manager with MarineMax Charleston. Today I'm going to take you through a new arrival of ours. This is a 2024 Boston Whaler 330 Outrage. Before I walk you through this boat, let's see what she looks like on plane. So starting off on the transom on Boston Whaler's 330 Outrage, we do have a full walk-through transom with large swim platforms so we can easily get from one side of the boat to the other. This boat is powered by the new V10 5.7 liter 400 horsepower Mercury Verados that feature the top cowling service door, so you can add and check your oil, remove the entire cowling with just a single lever right there. Incredible performance with this boat. On the starboard side, we do have a reboarding ladder. We also have a tall transom door that's lockable and closable, so it's great for keeping small dogs or small children safely inside. We've got rod holders and cup holders. Here on the port corner, we have tow rails, big heavy-duty stainless steel cleats, JL audio sound system throughout, raw water and freshwater connections. We've got a nice storage cabinet here. And then some of that is repeated on the starboard side, JL audio speakers, cleats, and then we've also got our shore power connections as well. On the back side of the leaning post, we have a aft-facing seat with another live well on board. Really comfortable seat, so you can create opposing seating in the cockpit when you're beached or at anchor. And then this backrest also converts to set up a serving area or a prep station. You've got some cup holders here, so this is great for cutting up your bait, getting all of your lines and such set up, but if you also want to mix some drinks or put out some lunch, you can do that as well. Back side of the hardtop, we have rocket launcher style rod holders, also great for flying a flag. To the front of the helm, we've got storage drawers. On the port side, big JL subwoofer, and then a really comfortable helm seating area. So whether you're using this as more of a leaning post or in a seated position, it's a great place to sit and operate the boat. I've got two angled footrests here with some non-skid, really nice elevated perspective of the water, flip down bolsters that work independently of each other, and then armrests that come down for both the operator and the observer. If I want to transition to more of a standing position, I can flip up this bolster. I've got my angled footrest here, and I can adjust the steering wheel on a tilt base. As far as instrumentation goes at the helm, we've got two 16-inch Simrads, all touchscreen units. I can have my chart plotter on my left side, my engine data or my sonar on my right side, and I can also do split screens on all these as well. Of course, have our digital throttle and shift with those 400 Mercury Verados, our joystick system, which also includes our skyhook and autopilot features. We have trim tabs with LED indicators that show where our tabs are positioned. I've got a control for my spotlight, glove box, lockable with also some charging ports for devices, great for keys and wallets on board. Rocker style toggle switches. One of my favorite features on the Boston Whaler Outrages is this vent hatch. So part of the full glass windshield above, I can open and close with the push of a button and get some added ventilation on those hotter days. Overhead, we've got a nice lockable glove box with a lot of room for storage. Our Simrad VHF head unit, overhead lighting, storage above, which is great for soft goods like life jackets or your throwable device. And then down below, we have a platform that drops down, some extra height if you're shorter or you just want a little extra foot support as well when you're standing. On the starboard side of the leaning post, we do have a pull-out refrigerator, which is really convenient in addition to the live wells and fish boxes you can use as coolers on board. We do have a hatch that we can open up. If we want to get up to the hardtop, we can easily climb up these rungs and these steps if there's any work we need to do on top of the hardtop. And now we'll make our way into the head. Making our way into the head on the 33 Outrage. Head door has a magnetic catch to hold it open, and you have a spacious head area with a nice teak step as you enter. We got a ton of headroom in here, whether you're seated or standing. We do have an overhead light, a lot of floor space. This area is drained, so in addition to your freshwater sink, this comes out as a full shower wand, so you can rinse off and shower in here. We've got storage beneath the countertop behind these cabinets. We do have an overboard discharge on the boat. We have storage for our dive ladder that goes with the port side dive door in the cockpit. And as I mentioned before, we can also store rods in here that connect into the chase lounge in that coffin box area. So really versatile space in the head on the 33 Outrage. We've got a large windshield wiper here, which is great on rainy days, but then the most comfortable part of this boat is the bow seating area. Huge chase lounge up front, can easily seat 2 adults, even 2 parents and a child very comfortably, and someone who's well over 6 feet can easily stretch out. You have armrests that fold down on both sides, along with cup holders on both sides. Definitely the spot to be on the 33 Outrage. Further forward, we've got touch points throughout the boat, stainless steel grab rails, and we also have opposing seating up in the bow. So another great social zone in addition to what you have in the cockpit with very comfortable seating. We've got great storage up front here as well also. Huge storage beneath the chase lounge, coffin box style storage, dedicated space for 5-gallon buckets. The floor is drained. You can see how deep this is. This goes all the way up to my hip almost. And you can also store your rods in here that go back into the head area. We have another fish box or storage locker here in the floor. Can also make for an extra cooler if you have a lot of ice or a lot of drinks you need to throw down here. And then beneath this seat, another good area for storage. You'll notice all of these areas are finished, they're polished, there's no rough edges, they're all drained. So easy to keep clean, not gonna snag anything, and just a really versatile space. Up front here, we've got our remote controlled anchor windlass with a washdown connection, remote, in addition to what we have back at the helm, and all beneath a oversized lid on a gas shock. Recessed cleats, which is nice if you're doing any walking up here. They're not going to create a hazard for your tripping on any of your toes. And we also have a filler that we can put in here on a platform to expand this seating area up in the bow. So that's a walkthrough of our Boston Whaler 330 Outrage. If you have any questions or interest in this boat or any of our others, give us a call at 843-747-1889, and always check us out online at MarineMax.com. Thanks for watching.